Many people delay their dreams and goals because they believe there will be a perfect moment to start. This is one of the biggest mental traps that keeps people stuck in the same place for years. Why do people wait for the right time? Fear of failure. People convince themselves that they need more knowledge, skills, or resources before they can start. Perfectionism. They believe that unless conditions are ideal, they won't succeed. Procrastination disguised as preparation. Overplanning and waiting for the perfect time is often just an excuse for inaction. Comparison to others. Seeing others already succeeding can make people feel like they're behind, so they wait to catch up. False sense of security. People feel safer delaying action rather than facing potential obstacles. The harsh reality: there is no right time. If you wait for the perfect moment, you will wait forever. There will always be reasons to delay: lack of time, money, experience, or confidence. The world doesn't stop moving, and the longer you wait, the further behind you fall. Those who succeed aren't necessarily the most prepared. They're the ones who start despite the uncertainty. How to overcome this illusion: adopt a start now, adjust later mindset. Accept that conditions will never be perfect, but progress comes from taking action. Focus on progress, not perfection. Small, imperfect steps lead to growth, while waiting leads to regret. Accept that mistakes are part of the journey. Learning happens through action, not overthinking. Think about the cost of waiting. Imagine where you'll be in a year if you start today versus if you keep waiting. Use the 5-second rule. When you feel hesitation, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take immediate action before doubt creeps in. Final thought: the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Those who take action before they feel ready are the ones who succeed. Small actions create big results. Many people believe that success comes from one big leap, a groundbreaking idea, a sudden stroke of genius, or a massive opportunity. But in reality, great achievements are built on small, consistent actions over time. Imagine a tiny snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small and insignificant, but as it keeps rolling, it gathers more snow and becomes a massive force. This is how small actions work. They build momentum and lead to massive results. Why small actions matter more than big plans: they overcome procrastination. Instead of waiting for the perfect time, taking small steps keeps you moving forward. They create habits. Repeating small tasks daily turns them into powerful routines. They reduce fear. Big changes can feel overwhelming, but small steps feel achievable. They lead to unexpected opportunities. Taking action, even in small ways, attracts new chances, people, and ideas. They build confidence. Success breeds confidence, and small wins keep you motivated. Real life examples of small actions leading to big results. Fitness transformation: instead of forcing yourself into a 2-hour workout, start with 10 push-ups a day. Over time, this habit grows, leading to a complete lifestyle change. Becoming a reader, reading 1 page a day may seem insignificant, but by the end of the year, you've finished multiple books. Financial freedom: saving just $5 a day may not seem like much, but over time, it compounds into significant wealth. Starting a business, writing 1 blog post a week, or making 1 small product improvement daily can eventually build a successful company. Learning a skill, practicing an instrument or a language for 10 minutes a day leads to fluency over time. How to apply this principle in your life: start with just 1% effort. Instead of making extreme changes, commit to a small, manageable action daily. Stay consistent. Progress isn't about speed, it's about showing up every day. Celebrate small wins. Each tiny step forward is proof that you're improving. Trust the compound effect. Just like saving money, small efforts accumulate into massive success over time. Break big goals into tiny steps. Instead of aiming to lose 20 water, walking daily, or reducing sugar. Final thought: success isn't built in a day, but it is built daily. Small actions, repeated consistently, will always outperform waiting for the perfect moment. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your efforts compound into something extraordinary. Fear is a good sign. Most people think that fear is a signal to stop. They believe that if they feel scared or uncertain, it must mean they're not ready. But in reality, fear is often a sign that you're on the right path. Fear doesn't show up when you stay in your comfort zone. It appears when you're about to do something new, important, or life-changing. Instead of avoiding fear, embrace it as proof that you're growing. Why fear is a good sign: fear means you're pushing your limits. If something doesn't scare you a little, it probably isn't challenging you enough. Growth happens when you step beyond what's comfortable and familiar. Fear signals that you care. You don't feel fear about things that don't matter to you. If you're scared of failing, it's because you deeply want to succeed. Fear is a sign of opportunity. The most successful people aren't fearless. They simply take action despite their fear. Behind every fear, there's a breakthrough waiting to happen. Fear prepares you for action. When you feel fear, your body releases adrenaline. It's actually getting you ready to perform. Instead of letting fear paralyze you, use that energy to take action. Real life examples of fear leading to success: public speaking. Many people fear speaking in front of an audience, but pushing through that fear can lead to career growth, confidence, and leadership opportunities. Starting a business. Every entrepreneur feels fear when launching something new. Those who succeed don't wait for fear to disappear. They act despite it. Fitness and health. Joining a gym for the first time can be intimidating, but once you push through, you build strength and confidence. Asking for a promotion, the fear of rejection holds many people back, but those who take the risk often end up with new opportunities. Relationships. Approaching someone you admire or expressing your feelings is scary, but facing that fear can lead to meaningful connections. How to use fear to your advantage. Recognize it as a guide. Instead of avoiding fear, ask yourself, what is this fear trying to tell me? Often it means you're on the right track. Reframe fear as excitement. Your body reacts to fear and excitement the same way. Instead of saying, I'm scared, say, I'm excited. Use the 5-second rule. When fear tries to stop you, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take immediate action before doubt creeps in. Take small steps. Fear becomes smaller when you break big goals into tiny, manageable actions. Celebrate fear as proof of growth. Every time you face fear, you are strengthening your courage. Final thought. Fear doesn't mean stop, it means go. It means you're stepping into something bigger than yourself. The people who succeed in life aren't the ones without fear. They're the ones who act despite it. So the next time you feel fear, don't run away. Lean into it because it's leading you toward your best self. Fear is a good sign. Many people see fear as a warning to stop, avoid, or delay action. They believe that fear means they're not ready or that something bad will happen. However, in reality, fear is often a sign of growth, opportunity, and potential success. Think about it. When do you feel fear? It's usually when you're about to do something new, challenging, or important. If you never feel fear, it means you're staying in your comfort zone, which also means you're not growing. Why fear is a good sign? Fear means you're stepping outside your comfort zone. Growth only happens when you push beyond what you already know. If something doesn't scare you, it's probably not stretching your potential. The things we fear, public speaking, taking risks, starting a business, are often the things that transform our lives when we push through. Fear shows that you care. If you're afraid to fail, it means you care about succeeding. If you're nervous about giving a presentation, it means the opportunity is important to you. Fear often appears when something matters deeply to us. Fear signals that you're facing an opportunity. Most people run away from fear, but successful people run toward it. Big opportunities often come wrapped in fear because they require courage and risk. If something makes you nervous, it's often a sign you should do it. Fear is a natural part of the process. Every successful person you admire has felt fear before taking action. The difference is they didn't let fear stop them. Fear is not a stop sign. It's a green light telling you to move forward. Fear prepares you for action. When you feel fear, your body releases adrenaline, boosting energy, focus, and performance. Instead of seeing fear as something negative, reframe it as excitement. Your body is getting you ready to do something important. Real life examples of fear leading to success. Public speaking. Many people fear public speaking, but those who face that fear often become leaders, influencers, and experts. The best speakers still feel nervous before going on stage. The difference is they do it anyway. Starting a business. Every entrepreneur feels fear before launching something new. The ones who succeed don't wait for fear to disappear. They act despite it. Fitness and health. Many people fear going to the gym for the first time, thinking they'll look silly. But those who push past that fear transform their bodies and confidence. Asking for a raise or promotion, fear of rejection, keeps many employees from asking for what they deserve. Those who push through and ask often get new opportunities, better salaries, and more respect. Relationships. Approaching someone you admire or expressing your feelings can be scary, but facing that fear can lead to meaningful connections and life-changing relationships. How to use fear to your advantage. Acknowledge it, but don't let it control you. Instead of avoiding fear, recognize it as part of the journey. Say to yourself, I feel fear, and that's okay. It means I'm growing. Reframe fear as excitement. Your body reacts to fear and excitement the same way. Instead of saying, I'm scared, say, I'm excited. Use the 5-second rule. When fear tries to stop you, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take immediate action before doubt creeps in. Take small steps. Fear becomes smaller when you break big goals into tiny, manageable actions. Instead of thinking about running a marathon, start with a 5-minute jog. Recognize fear as proof that you're doing something important. If you're not feeling fear, you're not challenging yourself enough. Every time you face fear, you become stronger, braver, and more unstoppable. Final thought. Fear doesn't mean stop. It means go. It's a sign that you're stepping into something bigger than yourself. The most successful people in the world aren't the ones without fear. They're the ones who act despite it. So the next time you feel fear, don't run away, lean into it because it's leading you toward your best self. Commitment over motivation. Many people believe that motivation is the key to success. They think they need to feel motivated to go to the gym, start a business, or work on their goals. But the truth is, motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Commitment, on the other hand, is what truly leads to success. If you rely on motivation alone, you'll only take action when you feel like it, which is rare. But when you're committed, you take action no matter how you feel. Why commitment is more powerful than motivation? Motivation is temporary. Commitment is permanent. Motivation is like a wave. It comes in strong but fades away. Commitment is like the tide. It keeps moving no matter what. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline and consistency. Commitment builds habits. Motivation is just a feeling. Motivation can get you started, but commitment keeps you going. When you commit to something, you create a routine that becomes automatic. Once habits are built, you don't need motivation anymore. It's just part of who you are. Commitment pushes you through difficult days. There will be days when you don't feel like working out, studying, or working on your goals. If you rely on motivation, you'll skip those days. If you're committed, you show up even when it's hard. Commitment helps you overcome obstacles when things get tough. Motivation often disappears. Commitment keeps you moving forward even when progress is slow. It gives you the resilience to push through challenges and failures. The critical point is they recommend that you find your strength, your vision, and you define your why before going out and setting your goal. Successful people commit first. Motivation follows later. Most people wait to feel motivated before taking action. Successful people take action first and motivation follows. When you commit to something and see progress, that progress creates motivation. Action creates momentum, and momentum fuels motivation. Real-life examples of commitment over motivation, fitness, and health. Many people start the gym when they feel motivated, but quit when that motivation fades. Those who succeed commit to working out even when they don't feel like it. Over time, it becomes a habit, and results start to show. Learning a skill, you might feel motivated to learn a language, instrument, or new skill at first, but only those who commit to daily practice actually master it. Commitment turns short-term excitement into long-term expertise. Building a business or career, many people start a business but give up when the excitement wears off. Those who commit, push through challenges, and adapt become successful. The key isn't feeling motivated, it's showing up every single day. Relationships and personal growth. In any relationship, the excitement at the beginning is like motivation, it's strong but can fade. Real love and growth come from commitment, patience, and consistency. The best relationships are built on showing up, even when it's not easy. How to build commitment instead of relying on motivation. Set clear goals and make a plan. Don't wait for motivation. Commit to specific goals and a routine. Write down what you need to do daily, weekly, and monthly to stay on track. Create non-negotiable habits. Treat your goals like brushing your teeth. You do it no matter what. Remove the option to skip important tasks. Take action even when you don't feel like it. This is the key difference between successful and unsuccessful people. If you don't feel like doing something, do it anyway. Track your progress. Seeing progress keeps you committed. Small wins add up and keep you going when motivation fades. Surround yourself with committed people. Motivation can fade, but a strong support system helps you stay committed. Join a group, find a mentor, or have an accountability partner. Remember why you started. On tough days, remind yourself of your long-term goals. Commitment means focusing on the bigger picture, not just temporary feelings. Final thought, motivation is great, but it's not enough. Commitment is what separates dreamers from achievers. If you truly want to succeed, stop waiting to feel motivated. Instead, make a commitment to take action every day, no matter what. Immediate action beats endless planning. Many people get stuck in the planning phase, believing they need a perfect strategy before taking action. They spend weeks, months, or even years researching, analyzing, and waiting for the right time to start. But the truth is, action, no matter how small, beats endless planning every time. While planning is important, overplanning leads to procrastination. Success isn't about having the perfect plan. It's about taking consistent action and adjusting along the way. Why Immediate action is more powerful than planning. Perfectionism leads to paralysis. Many people wait until they have the perfect plan before starting. The problem? Perfection doesn't exist. The longer you wait, the harder it is to start. Action creates momentum, while overthinking leads to inaction. You learn more by doing. You can read about swimming, but you'll only learn by getting in the water. Taking action teaches you real-world lessons that planning alone never will. Experience greater than the theory. Small steps lead to big progress. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Instead of planning for months, take one small action today. Even tiny steps create momentum, making the next step easier. Failure is part of the process. Many people avoid action because they fear failure, but failure is just feedback. It helps you learn and improve. If you never start, you never give yourself a chance to succeed. Opportunities come to those who take action. When you start, doors open, people notice, and new possibilities arise. You'll never find success by waiting. You have to go after it. Real life examples of action beating planning: starting a business. Many people spend years creating business plans but never launch. The most successful entrepreneurs start small, test their ideas, and adapt. Facebook, Amazon, and Apple all started in garages, not with perfect plans. Fitness and health. Some people research workout plans for months but never hit the gym. The best approach? Start today. Even a 10-minute walk is progress. Learning a skill. You can watch 100 videos on guitar, but you won't learn until you actually play. The fastest way to improve is to practice, make mistakes, and adjust. Investing and saving money. Many people delay investing because they don't know where to start. Even small investments compound over time. Starting is more important than perfection. Public speaking and confidence. You can plan a speech for months, but you'll only improve by actually speaking. The more you do it, the more comfortable you become. How to stop overplanning and start taking action. Follow the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. If it's bigger, start with just 2 minutes of action. Use the 80/20 rule. 80% of success comes from doing, not planning. Don't get stuck in the 20% of overthinking. Set a deadline for planning. Give yourself a limited time to research and plan. After that, take action no matter what. Embrace imperfection. Done is better than perfect. Start messy, improve as you go. Take the first step today. What can you do right now to move forward? Do it. Action creates motivation. Final thought: you'll never feel 100% ready, and that's okay. Success comes to those who start, not those who wait. So stop overthinking, take action today, and figure things out along the way. Conclusion: take action now, not later. Success doesn't come from endless planning, waiting for the right time, or seeking perfection. It comes from taking action, imperfect, messy, but consistent action. Planning has its place, but too much of it leads to paralysis, procrastination, and missed opportunities. The real magic happens when you start before you're ready, learn by doing, and adjust as you go. Every successful person you admire, entrepreneurs, athletes, artists, didn't have all the answers when they began. They took the first step, made mistakes, learned, and kept moving forward. So ask yourself, what's one small action you can take right now toward your goal? You want to start a business? Launch a simple version today. Want to get fit? Do 10 push-ups right now. Want to improve yourself? Read 1 page of a book today. Stop waiting, stop overthinking, start doing, because immediate action beats endless planning every single time.